Good evening. This is All India Radio, Kohima. I'm Jonas Yandan with Evening News. The headlines. 5 more returnees from Chennai tested COVID-19 positive, taking the total tally to 9 in the state. Health Minister Phom says 1 inbound passenger to Tuensang was among the 5 tested positive. Special Shramik Train from Bangalore bound for Nagaland tomorrow cancelled. Flight service to resume from tomorrow. And Nagaland State Disaster Management Authority says heavy to very heavy rainfall activity is expected to continue till June 7th. 5 more returnees from Chennai have been tested positive for COVID-19 this morning. Of the 5 new cases, 4 are from Dimapur and 1 from Kohima. With this, the COVID-19 positive cases in Nagaland have gone up to 9. Nagaland Health and Family Welfare Minister Phom this morning tweeted that all the COVID-19 positive returnees are undergoing proper treatment at a COVID-19 hospital in Dimapur and Kohima. However, the Health Minister in the afternoon tweeted that 1 inbound passenger to Tuensang, which was released yesterday from Kohima Quarantine Center, has tested positive. He said his result came out this morning. The minister also said contact tracing is in the process and the patient is being taken care of by Tuensang medical team. Currently, 6 patients are undergoing treatment at District Hospital Dimapur, 2 at Chedema in Kohima, and 1 at District Hospital Tuensang. 5 buses carrying 151 persons, returnees from Chennai, from Kohima, reached Souchang College Quarantine Center Tuensang at 4:45 this morning and were admitted after necessary procedures were followed. This was stated in a release issued today by Deputy Commissioner Tuensang Kumar Ramanikant. He said the samples for COVID-19 testing were taken at Kohima before being sent to Tuensang and results were awaited. The DC stated that on receiving the results on 1 returnee of Tuensang being tested positive, the person was isolated at a quarantine center and later shifted to a COVID hospital isolation ward. He said the patient is being monitored as per the standard operating procedure and is in a stable condition. The Deputy Commissioner has appealed to all citizens not to panic with the detection of a positive case in the district. In view of the detection of 1 positive case of COVID-19 among the returnees from Kohima and quarantined at Souchang College, the entire campus of Souchang College Tuensang Quarantine Center has been declared as containment zone. This was issued in an order by Deputy Commissioner Tuensang with immediate effect. Special Shramik Train from Bangalore scheduled for Nagaland from tomorrow has been cancelled. The train was expected to reach Dimapur on 31st of May. Principal Director of School Education Shanavas C., who is also the nodal officer for stranded persons, informed that the decision of cancelling the train service was taken up by the higher authority. He also said the decision to defer the train service has nothing to do with the detection of positive cases in the state. Shanavas also informed that a rescheduled date is yet to be fixed. Meanwhile, a special train from Jaipur, Rajasthan, with about 370 stranded persons from Nagaland is expected to reach Lamting in Assam tomorrow at around 8 a.m. The flight service to Nagaland, which was scheduled to start from 25th May, will resume from tomorrow, connecting the state with Kolkata, Guwahati and Imphal. Dimapur Airport Authority Director Mugabe Zimo said flight service on Monday and Wednesday will be from Kolkata to Dimapur. The flight will arrive at Dimapur at 2 p.m. and departure at 3:30 p.m. On Monday, Wednesday, Friday and Sunday, the flights will be to and fro from Guwahati, Dimapur, Imphal, arriving Dimapur at 8:50 a.m. and departure at 9:20 a.m. The flight schedule is approved till June 30. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. Centre has asked the states to ensure refund of 7 days extra charges taken by the hotels for quarantine from the Indians coming back from abroad. This comes in the backdrop of Ministry of Health and Family Affairs revising the guidelines for such persons to stay in a hotel quarantine for 7 days and remaining 7 days in home isolation. Such persons had booked the hotels in advance for 14 days. The direction to the State Chief Secretaries was issued by the Union Home Secretary Ajay Bhalla amidst reports that some of the hotels are refusing to refund the remaining 7 days advance payment. Chief Secretaries have been asked to direct hotels to charge only for 7 days and refund the balance. The Lotahoho has expressed disappointment over the press statement issued by KBC and AMK seeking to send back the returnees to their respective districts. The Lotahoho said normally home districts have to shelter its citizens, but under the present circumstances of COVID-19 fiasco, it will oppose such a move since the capital town of the state, Kohima, has all the extra facilities on behalf of and for the Nagas as a whole. The Hoho also stated that if Kohima refuses to shoulder its responsibility to entertain, quarantine and take care of the COVID-19 Naga returnees, the other district headquarters will demand that they be given equal facilities such as infrastructures, PSL-3 laboratory, medical equipments, doctors and paramedics, among others, to take care of the respective district returnees. Union Minister of State for Home Affairs G. Kishan Reddy today said that the ministry has not granted permission to open any educational institutions across the country. In a tweet, Reddy said, "Any news stating otherwise is fake and should not be trusted." Even as the agri-allied agencies are making all efforts to control the semi-looper leaf-eating caterpillar ravaging the potato fields in Kohima village and others, there is a fear of a second cycle of attack in a week or so. Following the report on pest infestation of potato fields in Kohima village, the Department of Agriculture has swung into action and identified the caterpillar as semi-looper belonging to the family of Noctuae. Deputy District Agriculture Officer Kekre Lecho Yome said infestation has been contained to the economic threshold level, though not 10% controlled yet. Expressing concern about the second cycle of the attack, he said probably the second cycle attack will come after a week's time, which is a worrisome factor as this particular caterpillar eats everything. On the application on neem, Yome maintained that the application of neem normally does not kill the pests, but discourages the caterpillars to move away from the plants or fields to alternate host maize, beans and cabbages. He also said the use of detergent kills various kinds of pests. However, it cannot kill the semi-looper leaf-eating caterpillar, but can kill the fall army worm. Yome advised that one has to be careful with the dosage as the detergent can either kill or retard the growth of the plant. New areas are inundated in Assam due to breach of embankments and roads. Several rivers are flowing above the danger level. Over 2 lakh people have been affected in the first wave of floods in the state. National Disaster Response Force and State Disaster Response Force teams have been deployed at Gwalbara district for relief and rescue. 9,000 people have been shifted to relief camps at Gwalbara and Tinsukia districts. Following cyclone Umbun, Meghalaya witnessed heavy showers, cyclonic storm and hailstorm in various districts, triggering landslides, floods and washing off of roads and bridges, affecting a large number of the population. In Arunachal Pradesh, incessant heavy rains in the past few days has crippled life at many places across the state. Flash flood and landslides triggered by rain have snapped road communications to many interior places. Heavy to very heavy rainfall activity and strong winds is expected to continue in Nagaland till June 7th. Nagaland State Disaster Management Authority, NSDMA, in a statement said that thunderstorm with lightning accompanied by gusty wind speed between 30 to 40 km per hour is very likely to occur at Woka, Zonabudo, Gifere, Makukchung, Longleng, Mon and Tuensang. However, normal rain and thunder showers will continue in the remaining parts of the state, which is expected to become intense and last for few days. Public has been urged to be vigilant during this monsoon period from lightning, gusty winds and thunderstorms, and not to shelter under large trees and near the river banks to prevent unnecessary risk to life from lightning and flash flood. And now 20 News, here are the main points again. 5 more returnees from Chennai tested COVID-19 positive, taking the total tally to 9 in the state. Health Minister Pangnyu Phom says 1 inbound passenger to Tuensang was among the 5 tested positive. Special Shramik Train from Bangalore bound for Nagaland tomorrow cancelled. Flight service to resume from tomorrow. And Nagaland State Disaster Management Authority says heavy to very heavy rainfall activity is expected to continue till June 7. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.